Okay, hi there. Happy Friday. Welcome to today's movement break. Welcome to Yoga Lunch Break. I'm very excited that you're able to make it today. I'm excited I was able to make it today. I don't know if this is like a universal experience in the world this week, but everyone I talk to seems to be feeling exhausted and spread really thin. So if that is you, honestly, congratulations for showing up. In many ways, the hardest part is over because you've set aside this time. So I want to encourage you. It's only 30 minutes. If you're able to like really put your phone away, really minimize distractions and spend this 30 minutes reconnecting with your body and with your breath, you will feel so much better. So our plan today is more of a full body sort of wake up, energize than we usually do. So that doesn't mean it's going to be harder or more advanced. It's still very beginner friendly, all bodies welcome, but we'll be doing some more active shapes with some dynamic stretching. So maybe we'll be holding a lunge and doing a shoulder stretch rather than sitting down and doing a shoulder stretch. So all you need is a little bit of room to move. You don't need any props. I don't know if you can, Donkey's in a ball of light, but she's laying on her back ready for class. We'll go ahead and get started in child's pose. So you can make your way there now. Your toes touch behind you, feet open as wide as feels comfortable. Crawl your fingertips forward. If this is feeling like a lot for your body today, maybe you bring your arms back around by your feet, bring your thighs a little closer to touch and drape your chest over your legs. Totally up to you. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Give yourself just a couple moments of silence and stillness to adjust to being in this space. Notice the way your body feels. Observe any places where you're sensing tension or a feeling of constriction. And without doing anything different with your breath, can you observe what's happening naturally with your breath? Just becoming curious and aware of where in your body you feel the breath moving, how you describe its quality. Maybe it has a color. Let's start to introduce some deeper breaths together to really settle into our bodies. Take a big inhale through your nose. And an open mouth exhale. Good. Another like that. Breathing in, filling up the rib cage, feeling your low belly expand. And a big full exhale, allowing the body to soften. Let's do one more like that. Breathe in. Big breath out, maybe even an audible sigh. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, crawl your fingertips off towards the right side, finding a big stretch through your left side body. Enjoy 3 full, slow breaths here. Nice and easy. When you finished your 3rd breath, gently crawl back to center. And then off towards the left side, finding that same big stretch through the right side body, right lat. Using the breath as a tool to unhook the mind from any stress, any worrying, any to-do lists. Good. Gently return to center. A couple more breaths here. Start to wag your hips side to side like you are a dinosaur thumping a giant tail behind you. Introducing just a little bit of movement to the hips, noticing how they're feeling. Start to make these little hip swishes, these tail wags a little bigger and bigger until you find yourself on all fours in tabletop position. So take your time getting there, working through the hips, sticking with the breath. When you find yourself on all fours, tabletop position, Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, spread your fingers really wide. Start to find some cat and cow pose. So dropping the belly, lifting through the chin. And as you exhale, rounding and curling the spine, pushing the ground away, launching your heart up through your back. Let's enjoy 6 full rounds of this movement. Spending extra time in one of these shapes if it's feeling really good, introducing some other movements as they feel natural. Just let this be a moment to explore the way it feels to be in your body today. Nice job, about halfway done. Keep finding what feels good for you. Good, we're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Return to a neutral tabletop. Bring your left hand towards the center of the mat. Feet can stay as they are, or maybe you find more of the child's pose legs with your knees wider. You decide what feels better in your hips. Left hand or fist to the center of your mat. As you breathe and peel your right fingertips up high. Pause and breathe here. See if you can lengthen more through both arms. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, tuck the right arm under the bridge of the left, but we're not releasing down to the ground yet. So you're hovering here, reaching the right arm through, introducing a little twist to the spine, reaching. Notice your core engaging to hold you here in this hover. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. Stay just like this. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, tuck and hover again, using your core to control this movement. One more. Inhale, lift the right arm. Exhale, tuck and hover just for a moment, then release. Right arm to the earth, right shoulder, right side of your head. Option to bring the left arm in front of you, maybe a little closer to your face to help push into the ground. Deepen this twist. 3 breaths to the back of your heart space here. Allowing any tension to melt with the breath. Good. Bring the left hand back to the ground. Inhale, right arm up high. And exhale, tabletop. Let's find that on the other side. Right hand or fist comes to the ground. Breathe in, reach the left fingertips up. Hold for a moment. Lengthen your wingspan, pushing both arms nice and long. Breathe in. As you exhale, tuck the left arm under. It's hovering off the earth. Take a moment here to refine this shape, keying into the different parts of your body that are helping hold you in this hovering position. Keep reaching the left fingertips long. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Good. And now we flow. Inhale, left fingertips up high. Exhale, tuck and hover. Use your core for stability here. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tuck and hover. We've got one more. Breathe in, lift the left arm. Exhale, tuck and hover just for a moment, then release all the way down. Left arm pushes into the ground. Right arm comes wherever you need it. 4 breaths to the back body, allowing any areas of stiffness or tension to soften through the breath. Good. Take one more full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Bring your right hand back to the ground. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, tabletop position. All right, beautiful. One more kneeling pose, and then we will get standing. So find a modified side plank. You might put your right hand on the ground, send the left leg long. Right knee is a kickstand. There's no wrong way to do this. Find what helps you feel supported, and then squeeze the pinky edge of your left foot down towards the mat and gently firm the left leg. Notice how this stretch moves all along the side of the left hip. Then reach the left arm up and overhead. You have 3 breaths here to find some movement through the arm, opening through the chest, the shoulder, giving your wrist a couple spins in one direction and then the other. Taking a big breath in here. Big breath out. One more full round like that. Inhale. And as you exhale, return to all fours, and we will find this on the other side. So left hand or fist comes to the ground. Right leg goes out long. Find a little stability here, then deepen the posture. So squeezing the pinky edge of the right foot down, firing up the right leg, letting the hips stack on top of each other. So as you start to breathe and stretch, the hip gets a little love too. 4 breaths here, just opening, noticing any sensations you feel. 2 more breaths to expand and breathe. Breathe in. And as you exhale, back to tabletop. Good. Tuck your toes underneath you, or walk your hands forward about a handprint. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips to the sky. Find downward facing dog. And here, enjoy several breaths starting to work through the back of the legs. So finding a little flexibility through the ankles, through the toes. Maybe you're pedaling your legs. Keep your hands active on the mat to support your shoulders. So palms are broad like a little gecko hand. Push your finger pads into the mat like you're trying to palm a basketball. So the palm of your hand pops up, and then push your big knuckles back down. So these big knuckles that connect your fingers to the palm of your hand, push them into the ground too. Notice how using the whole surface area of your hands helps stabilize through the shoulders. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. Bring your hands to your hip creases. Bend your knees a lot. Lift yourself up to stand. All right. Find a wide stance on your mat here. You don't need to be at the front. You might be facing the long way. We're going to do 2 standing series here, which will start to heat up your body, introduce a little bit of core awareness. We're also going to be doing a lot of stretching. So this is sort of a modified Sun A series. If you took class together with me on Wednesday, this will be familiar to you. So stand with a wide stance, toes out, heels in, and start to charge up your legs. So you're pushing your feet into the ground. You're firming through both legs, feeling some awareness through the pelvis, hugging the core up and in. And as you breathe in, reach your arms up. This is wide leg mountain. And as you exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Good. Now inhale, reach the left fingertips forward, right fingertips back like a twist, but let the left hip come with you. So turn your toes in. And from here, this is an exalted twist. So lift the left arm up and back. You might bring your right hand to your low back. And this will be different for all of us. Our bodies are different. So you're looking for a big stretch through the front of the left hip, out through the left fingertips. Try one more breath here. And as you exhale, return to center. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward, up and back. Right toes come in. Left hand is somewhere supportive so you can ease into this big stretch. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Good. Now breathe in, clasp your hands behind you, puff up your chest. Pause here for a moment. If this chest expansion doesn't feel good or it's not available for you, grab for opposite elbows. Just the intention here to pinch your shoulder blades together behind you and broaden across your chest will give that lift through the heart that we're looking for. One more breath in here. Exhale, fold forward. You can release the bind. You might turn your toes to be more parallel, relaxing down. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, find goddess pose. So toes out, heels in, legs are even wider. Sink your hips low. Shoulders are stacked over hips. And we're just looking for some hip opening here. So maybe you're rocking a little side to side. Gently rotate your thighs back behind you. So imagine this inseam of your pants is rolling back. Feel your glutes, your outer hips and thighs turn on. And bring your hands to your thighs. Take a breath in, puff up your chest. As you exhale, drop your left shoulder, gaze over the right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder gaze over the left. Good. Inhale back to center. And a full breath out. We'll do that all again now, matching breath to movement. So take a big breath in, push yourself up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale, lift the left arm up and back, exalted twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift the right arm, exalted twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, puff up your chest, whatever that looks like. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, goddess pose, toes out, heels in, lower squat. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, drop one shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the other shoulder. Good, come back to center. You're here for a breath. We'll move through this one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Here we go, last time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, lift the left arm up and back. Oops, nope, center. Inhale, lift the right arm up and back. Exhale, center. Inhale, puff up your chest, create space. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, goddess pose for our last set of twists. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, drop one shoulder. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the other shoulder. Nice job. Return to center. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, lift up. And as you exhale, hands to heart, bring your feet a little closer to touch. And we'll move on from here. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the knees all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause. Plant your palms shoulder width distance, step straight back. Don't panic, you got it. Energize your legs here. Pushing out through your heels. Lengthening both legs, squeezing your quads, squeezing your glutes. Imagining that your hip points are hugging up to meet your ribs. Good, keep breathing here. Push your hands down. Find the same down dog hands we had earlier where fingertips grip at the mat, then big knuckles push down. Nice. Hug your thumbs towards each other to turn on your pecs. You're so strong. You're here for 4, for 3. Good, for 2. And 1, hinge forward, breathe in. And with control, lower all the way to your belly. You might drop to your knees first. Good, push your toenails into the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your heart up. Breathe and hold here. Push the heels of your hands down into the mat. Then drag them back towards your hips. This loops your shoulders down and back. Can you lengthen through the crown of your head for one more breath in? Exhale, lower down. Let's flow through that cobra pose just 3 times here. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, cobra, push the hips into the ground. Exhale, lower, last one. Make it your best. Inhale, cobra pose, strong through the upper back. Exhale, lower down. Beautiful. Tuck your toes. Inhale, press up to tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core to lift your hips. Nice. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet up behind your hands. You can take as many steps as you need to get there. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward and step the left foot back. So left toes go back, right toes stay forward. You're moving towards the lunge. And from here, reach your arms forward and up, crescent lunge. All right, we're not like super warmed up, so I don't want you to feel like you need to go crazy with this lunge. This is where I'm talking about tired from the high plank, you know? This is where I'm talking about we'll be holding something a little more powerful with the legs to allow for some movement through the arms and chest. So real quick here, bring your hands to your hips, move your left hip more forward, right hip more back. Strong lunge in the front leg. Back hip is helping, squeeze through your back glutes. Last little bit of activation here, hug your heels towards each other like you could scrunch up your mat underneath you. Now reach your arms up high, palms face forward, and as you breathe in, I want you to snow angel your arms down towards your hips. So still finding that lift through the heart, through the top of the head. Good. Now inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, snow angel down to your hips. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, snow angel. Nice job. Last one. You got it. My legs are shaking too. Inhale. And exhale, hands by your hips. Good. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral open. You can take a couple moments here to adjust as you need. Back foot is parallel-ish to the back of the mat. Front knee is stacked over the front ankle. Already here, energize through the legs. Imagine, just like in goddess pose, you're spiraling this front inseam up and back. Just like in our side stretch, you're pinning the pinky toe of the left foot down, still hugging your heels towards each other, so strong through the legs. Find eagle arms, right elbow over left, palms weave to touch, or maybe you grab a big bear hug. Keep the engagement of the legs, don't lose it. You might just hold this stretch, pulling your fingertips away from your face, or maybe you find little elevators here, lifting the elbows up and then down. Whatever you're doing, you're here for 4, for 3, you're doing great, for 2, and 1. Warrior 2, send your arms out long, breathe in. As you exhale, extended side angle, reach the right arm forward and down to rest on the right thigh. You might shorten your stance a little, reach the left fingertips up. We'll be using this as a continuation of that kneeling stretch we did at the beginning. So moving the left arm up and around, keeping the left pinky edge of the foot pinned down. You're here for 2 more breaths, just exploring any openings through the neck, chest, and shoulders. Legs are shaking. I did it on purpose. I'm right here with you. All right, inhale, star pose, burst up. And as you exhale, toes in, heels out, relax down into a wide leg forward fold. You're here in this fold for 5 breaths. Maybe you want to take some twists. Maybe lateral stretches, crawling first towards one foot and then the other, or maybe you want to just let your head and neck pull heavy towards the ground like a bowling ball. Up to you. 2 more breaths. Nice job. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale towards your right foot, low lunge, crawl to frame your foot. Excuse me. As you inhale, start to walk the back foot up to meet the right. Exhale, fold forward. Good. We'll find that on the other side. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step the right toes back, right toe step back into a low lunge. Good. Reach your arms forward and up. Pause for a couple breaths here. Keep breathing. Set yourself up to be successful. You know how long you're holding this shape now. How can you make it easier to access ease through your upper body by making the legs and hips work? Strong lunge in the front knee. Hips are pointing together forward. So left hip moves back, right hip moves forward. Maybe there's a slight bend in your back knee. Right glute is engaged, core is strong. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, snow angel, hands towards your hips, lifting through your chest. Good. Inhale, snow angel up, reaching forward. Exhale, snow angel down. Good. We got 2 more. Inhale, really reaching through your wingspan. Exhale, hands to hips. Did I say 2 more? Oh no, we're doing 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, nice job, so strong. Inhale, warrior two. Lunges in the left knee, right foot parallel-ish. You might shorten your stance considerably, it's all good. I just did, you can too. Whew. All right, stabilize through both legs. Pinky edge squeezing down towards the ground, heels hug together, left thigh externally rotates, and then bring your arms up. Left elbow on top of the right, maybe palms weave to touch, maybe the bear hug. You have 3 more breaths here to find a stretch across your shoulders, across your upper back, whatever you need in this shape. Keeping the breath purposefully strong and powerful to support a series of powerful shapes. Good, breathe in, send your fingertips long. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm reaches forward, then down. Rests on the left leg so you can open into this twist. I want you to think here about stacking your shoulders on top of each other and spiraling your lungs up towards the sky. Your choice, what happens with the arm here. If you're dumping most of your weight into your left leg, use the right leg for support. Pinch the pinky edge of your foot down. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose, push up. And as you exhale, toes in, heels out, release down, big wide leg forward fold. 5 breaths here. Find what you need. We're going to do a little neck stretching after this, but then that is it. We will be on our way. Good. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift halfway. Towards the left foot, exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, walk the right foot up to meet the left. And as you exhale, you can come to your knees, have a seat in whatever way is most comfortable for you. We'll close things out with a little bit of neck stretching. So sit however you'd like. You could even grab a chair or have a seat on the couch. Sitting on the floor is uncomfortable. I want you to gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. You might gently bring right fingertips to the side of the head, not so you can pull down, but so you can pull in this high diagonal. You're sort of lengthening the neck up, not down. Maybe you stay right here. If you want a little more, bring the left fingertips straight out. Start to rotate the left arm. Just notice the way sensation, tension in the neck moves into the arm. And if you still want more, bring your left arm sort of like out and left diagonal to you. You're reaching through the left fingertips, still stretching through the neck. 1 more breath in. And as you breathe out, release both. Head comes back to center. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. Good. Return to a neutral neck. We'll do that on the left side. Left ear towards left shoulder. Maybe you just stay here. If you want a little more, hand to the side of the head helps pull long and diagonal. Maybe you think about lifting the right ear up towards the ceiling. You can stay here if you want more. Right fingertips come straight out. Fingertips are active, shooting energy out through the right hand. Introduce a little movement to the arm if it's outstretched. And final add-on, if you still want more intensity, bring the right arm to point out into the right at about a 45-degree angle. 2 breaths. Good. Gently release. Head comes back to center. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And we'll end now with 3 breaths, just like always. So you can stand up. Stand up. We'll stand up. How about it? All right. So stand up. Find a powerful, wide stance. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up high, maybe look up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more, inhale, sweep and reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, last one, breathe in, reach up high. Breathe out, pull that to your heart. We did it, we're done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling good. I feel like way more energetic than I did at the beginning, which is great if you have things you need to focus on after this. Not that self-care is a productivity hack. Self-care is important because taking care of yourself is worth it. Anyway, I didn't mean to get onto a rant about that, but I really hope you're feeling better. If you have questions, comments, feedback, requests for the future, let me know. I love hearing from you after class. So thank you. And I will see you next week. Take good care. Bye.